Welcome to this session of Parent Quick Smarts. This is Grade K, Topic 13, Fluency. NCTM, which is the National Council of Teachers of Mathematics, defines fluency as being skillful in carrying out procedures flexibly, accurately, efficiently, and appropriately. A key component to fluency is the ability to retrieve the answer to basic math facts from memory, both accurately and automatically with understanding. Some of the goals for this unit is to work with a variety of strategies to build fluency within 5. Communicate that strategy used while solving addition and subtraction problems. Students will be building fact fluency through understanding of strategies that they will be using. Students choose, combine, and apply effective strategies for answering quantitative questions, including quickly recognizing the cardinalities of small sets of objects, counting and producing sets of given sizes, counting the number of objects in combined sets, or counting the number of objects that remain in a set after some are taken away. When you were in school, you might have been required to memorize all of your facts. You might not remember having to memorize all of your addition and subtraction facts, but I'm sure you remember those dreaded times tables. We want students to be able to use and apply their fluency when solving real-world problems, not just when they hear or see an equation. Much research over the years supports the notion that basic facts mastery is dependent on the development of reasoning strategies. That's from Van de Waal. Research shows only 30% of the population are rote memorizers. Therefore, memorizing your facts is an ineffective strategy to improve fact fluency. According to research from Van de Waal, mastery of the facts is a developmental process. Students move through stages, starting with counting, then to more efficient reasoning strategies, and eventually to quick recall. Fluency with basic facts allows for ease of computation, especially mental computation, and therefore aids in the ability to reason numerically in every number-related area. Number relationships provide the foundation for strategies that help students remember basic facts. Students who simply memorize math facts miss a prime opportunity to expand their understanding of equations. Problem solving is the central focus in our math classrooms. To be a successful problem solver, your child must be able to accurately compute answers, but more than that, they must be able to figure out how to build equations that correspond to problem situations. Austin's mother asked him to pick up the blocks he left in the middle of the floor. He put 3 of them on top of his dresser. He put 2 more in his toy box. How many blocks did he have? This problem requires the student to know that 3 plus 2 equals 5. But even before the student can use his or her knowledge of math facts to find the answer, he must understand how to build an equation that works with this problem. We know that some blocks were placed on the dresser and others were placed in the toy box. We need to know how many he had altogether. So we need to add 3 plus 2, which will be how we find the answer. Here are some strategies that students may use to attain fluency. Your child has been using some of these strategies throughout the year while they were working on addition and subtraction. Counting on is when your child starts with one number and then counts on. So if our equation was 2 plus 2, the child would say 2, 3, 4. So the answer is 4. Counting back, if our equation was 3 minus 1, the child would say 3 and count back to 2. So our answer is 2. Counting up to subtract is when they start with the number of the lowest value and count up to the number with the highest value. So for example, 5 minus 3, your child would say 3 and then count up to 5. 4, 5. So the answer would be 2. Using doubles, if the problem was 2 plus 3, then the student might say, I know that 2 plus 2 is 4, and then one more would be 5. Using commutative property is when a student says, I know that 2 plus 1 equals 3, so 1 plus 2 equals 3. And then fact families is knowing that if 1 plus 2 is 3, then 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, and 3 minus 1 is 2. Here are a couple ways you can help your child at home. You could do fact practice with known fact flashcards. It is important to limit the facts to be learned at once. You could sort a stack of flashcards with number sentences of sums to 5 and subtraction problems with no greater number than 5 into two categories, those that are known facts and those that are not known. Practice 1 or 2 unknown facts at a time along with known facts until they become automatic, and then move those cards over to the known facts. Another way is using dominoes. You would select all of your dominoes that have a value of 5 or less when combining the pips on both sides. Your child would select one domino and have your child draw a picture to model each side of the domino and have them join the two sets together to find the sum, and then they could record that model in a number sentence. Or you could select a domino, they could draw the larger value, cross out however many pips are on the other side of the domino, and then write a number sentence to match that domino. Here are some websites that could help you with your child. But remember, the biggest key is to keep in communication with your child's teacher. Thanks for attending our session, and we hope to see you next episode.